From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, and there's 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's a 9-year major league vet. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out.
Ball 1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Two pitch is fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Williams on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Ah, way to get dirty. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Kyle Wright will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Wright, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna's there for it. 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, one man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Inciarte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside and low, 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Markakis gets his lead at first, nobody out. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The pitcher, Kyle Wright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Arrieta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying?
Up next for
When you
Atlanta,
find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Freddie Freeman will be next. Three-two pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves lead it 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to one.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Franco has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. This is skied into short left center. Segura into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the second baseman,
digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding in, Tyler
Leading off for the
Flowers,
Braves,
looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short for Segura. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Kyle Wright. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one 3-0. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bryce Harper is retired, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Into the box now,
Real
JT
Muto.
Realmuto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Realmuto, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs,
The left
some
fielder,
more than
number
others,
5.
but the best ones
Nick.
forget about them as soon as the next guy
Williams.
digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Up next will be Nick Williams.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone.
Now
That's
batter.
when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Donaldson on second. Freeman at first. 1 gone. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The right fielder, Nick.
So digging in now, Nick Markakis, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate 1 for sure and maybe a second. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Now
Jared
pitching for
Eichhoff
the
trots in from the bullpen here
Number
as he inherits a
48.
tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Eichhoff.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And 2. Here it is.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
50th pitch of the game on its way. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Ready now, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Pereira leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005. Ouch, that one hit him.
Take your base.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Markakis is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The right fielder, number 3,
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Luke Jackson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Luke Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Swanson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about frustrating.
Now
Not
batting,
what you want to
catcher,
do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up,
Real
and
Yuko.
nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. Line drive to center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And it's not in time. He's safe, as we are tied here after 3 runs score on the play.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Realmuto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael.
2 men on, 2 out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Williams at second. Herrera on at first with 2 down. 2-0 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 7-6. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Now here it comes. Hey now.
1-0.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Charlie Culberson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Culberson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Williams. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Scott Kingery is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Jesse Biddle is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jesse Biddle.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, G. Segura.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Edilberto Ramos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Edilberto Ramos.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Up next for Atlanta.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
52, Jose.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Donaldson aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now. Alvarez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first,
now
so
batting.
objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So crucial moment here, and standing in, Ronald Acuna. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Line toward the gap in left center. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The pause and the 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across the score. Braves will settle for just the one. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Philly, and we are tied 7-7. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Right. Harper.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Oh, beautiful dive. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The pitcher, JT Realmuto.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing. But he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's popped up. Swanson ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 7-7. Sir Anthony Dominguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Dominguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as they grab an 8-7 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
In now, Ender Inciarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies 7. It's on to pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit back up the middle, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman,
Getting
number
late
7.
in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 4. Now the pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit hard to short. Swanson scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seranthony Dominguez.
Jay
Your attention,
Bruce
please.
will pinch hit here, and
Pinch
he's
hitting
the
for the
potential
Phillies.
tying run.
Number 34, Jay Bruce.
In there, strike 1. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
That one eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dio, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today
And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was a double play victim last time around. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-2. Chopped on the ground to first. Scooped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 9-8. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hector
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. Two hitters, two strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Ozzie Albies batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sir Anthony Dominguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Neris earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Phils got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 9-8. The Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they toppled the Rockies 8-2. The Mets took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. Luis Castillo got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 6-0. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 15-1. Johnny Cueto won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, helping the Giants push past the Padres 4-0. The Rays got the home victory against the Astros 3-1. John Hicks drove in 3 as the Tigers wiped out the Blue Jays 8-1. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 8-0. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 9-3. The Chicago Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.